The first time Tigerlily noticed the way people looked at her handwriting, she thought it was about beauty. Not admiration exactly, something quieter. A pause, a tilt of the head, a second glance that lingered just a fraction longer than normal, as if the letters on the page were whispering something they weren't supposed to. It started after the show. Before that, her handwriting had just been a habit, something she did absent-mindedly, looping her Ys, stretching her Ts, letting her words drift slightly uphill like they were trying to escape gravity. But after everything aired, after strangers began to feel like they knew her, the questions came flooding in. Can you write my name? Can you sign this? Can you write something special? At first, she laughed it off. She thought it was just fandom, the kind of harmless fascination that fades once the next season rolls around. But then she started noticing patterns. People didn't just want her signature. They wanted something from it. It was at a small cafe, weeks after the finale, when she first felt it. A girl, maybe 19, maybe younger, approached her table holding a receipt and a pen. Her hands were trembling, but her eyes weren't nervous, they were expectant. Can you write my name? She asked. Tigerlily smiled. Of course. What's your name? Alina, she said, but can you write it the way you see it? Tigerlily paused. The way I see it? Alina nodded. Just, don't think too much. Tigerlily shrugged. Amused, she turned the receipt over and began to write. A. The line came out sharper than usual. L. A longer stroke than she intended. I. A dot placed slightly off-center. N. A narrow arch, almost tense. A. She finished and handed it back. For a moment, Alina just stared. Then her eyes filled with tears. Oh, she whispered, that makes sense. Tigerlily blinked. What? But the girl just smiled, a small, sad kind of smile, and walked away. That night, Tigerlily couldn't sleep. She kept replaying the moment in her head, the way the letters had felt different under her hand, not forced, not controlled, just guided. Like her pen knew something she didn't. She tried to shake it off. Maybe it was just pressure. Maybe she'd internalized all the noise, all the opinions, all the expectations people had of her. Still, she grabbed a notebook. Just to test it. She wrote her own name. Tigerlily. The letters looked normal at first glance, soft curves, balanced spacing, familiar rhythm. But when she looked closer, something felt off. The T leaned forward too much. The G dipped deeper than usual, almost dragging the word downward. The final Y stretched long, like it didn't want to end. She stared at it. And for the first time, she wondered, what if handwriting wasn't just expression? What if it was translation? The messages kept coming. Not just online, though those multiplied fast, but in real life. People began bringing her things to write on, napkins, notebooks, even skin. Write a word for me. Write what you feel. Write something I need to hear. At first, she resisted. It felt strange, invasive, like people were asking her to reach into something she didn't understand herself. But curiosity has a quiet way of winning. So she started saying yes. There was a man who asked her to write the word home. She hesitated. That's a big one. I know, he said, that's why I want you to write it. She did. This time, the letters came out small. Tight. The H barely lifted off the line, the O was almost closed shut, the M looked unfinished, the E trailed off like it had somewhere else to be. She handed it to him. He stared at it for a long time. Then he laughed. Not happy laughter, not sad either, something in between. I guess I already knew, he said. Knew what? She asked. That I've been calling the wrong place home. There was a woman who asked her to write love. That one came out differently. Wide letters. Open loops. The L stood tall, almost proud, the O was generous, perfectly round, the V stretched outward like arms reaching, the E curled softly at the end. The woman gasped when she saw it. It's still there, she said. Tigerlily frowned. What is? But the woman just held the paper to her chest and whispered, thank you. It wasn't long before Tigerlily stopped thinking of it as coincidence. There was something happening. Not magic, not exactly. Something subtler. Like handwriting was a mirror people didn't realize they were looking into. And somehow, her hand had learned how to angle it just right. She began studying it. Obsessively. Not in books, those felt too rigid, too clinical. Graphology charts and personality traits didn't explain what she was seeing. This was different. This wasn't about what handwriting revealed. It was about what it chose to reveal. She noticed how certain names always leaned left or right, how some words refused to sit still on the page, how others pressed down so hard the ink nearly tore through. And most importantly, how she couldn't force it. If she tried to control the outcome, the writing went flat, meaningless, just shapes. But when she let go, that's when it spoke. The turning point came unexpectedly. It wasn't a fan. It wasn't even someone who knew who she was. She was at the airport, waiting for a delayed flight, when an older woman sat beside her. No recognition, no excitement, just quiet presence. After a while, the woman glanced at Tigerlily's notebook. "You write a lot," she said. Tigerlily smiled. "I guess I do. Can you write something for me?" Tigerlily hesitated. "What do you want me to write?" The woman thought for a moment. "My name," she said, but, truthfully. Something about the way she said it made Tigerlily pause. Still, she nodded. "What's your name?" "Samira." Tigerlily placed her pen on the page. S. It curved gently. A. Balanced. M. Steady. I. Light. R. Her hand stopped. Just for a second. Then it continued. A. When she finished, she felt a strange heaviness in her chest. She handed the notebook to Samira. The woman looked at it. Really looked. Then she exhaled slowly. "I thought so," she said. Tigerlily leaned forward. "What?" Samira traced the letters lightly. "I've been pretending to be someone who isn't tired," she said, "but that doesn't lie." Tigerlily's stomach tightened. "What about it?" "It's holding everything up," Samira said softly, "and it's about to collapse." That was the moment Tigerlily realized something important.